baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Josh Naylor. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Here's Riley Green.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, the center fielder, Riley Green.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike. Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels of the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's down and in. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. In the air, center field. Rosario after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And up next for Detroit, Kyle Dutch, the American League leader in batting average this season. That one ran inside, almost got him. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Swings through that one for strike one. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Schoop leads off first with 1 away. That one not close. 2-2. On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. pitch is popped up. And they get Torkelson for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Fastball almost got him there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next one misses, 2-0. And there's a ball. Miguel Cabrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-0 down. And that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. That one lifted to left. And the inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Scope throws to first in time. A great play deep in the hole. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
A little bit high, maybe. 2-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Baddoo snags it for the second out.
Batting third.
Two outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. The wind and the pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And Ramirez is set down. And that is that. The Guardians go down in order. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Bieber back to work. And that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Now one missed. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Akil Baddoo now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. No score here in the second. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play. One gone, runner at first. Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt. And that one in the air center field. Straw puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Back to the top of the lineup. Riley Green will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Rosario racing over to make the catch. Tigers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here in Cleveland, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And here it comes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Andres Gimenez, batting with one down, takes a strike. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. The 0-2. Down the left field line, base hit. Digging it out of the corner, throws to second, and he's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out, runner at second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Oscar Gonzalez. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And now the count is even.
One ball, one strike.
Good eye right there. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
The pitch. On the ground, and that's just foul. Jimenez stands at third with one gone in the inning. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs with a runner at third. Stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0.
Because the father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions. I went many miles with the test in because I'm destined to get blessings for the
Welcome back, and now it's Jonathan Schoop.
The second baseman, Jonathan
Schoop, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. And the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
Swings through that one. Out to center. Jimenez on his way over and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Kyle Dutch up now for the Tigers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1, no strikes. Dutch getting to start at third, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Top of the third, no score. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Slice to right and foul ball.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And it's even up. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Time called now before the payoff pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Austin Meadows now worked a walk in his first. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Meadows goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Out towards left center. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Cam Gallagher.
The catcher, Cam Gallagher.
The pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And now the lefty. On the run, sent it over to first. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Good contact guy, good defender.
Runner.
And there he goes. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Slapped foul. Runner at second here, one gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. 2 away down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Flied out his first time. Line drive. Green makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Miguel Cabrera. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike. Now 1-1. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next to the Tigers.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. 2 outs, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Nick Maton. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Baddoo around second, headed for third. Baddoo headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and he just misses. Man on second, 2 down. And a good eye there.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering upstairs. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 3-1. Foul ball. Swing and a base hit. Maton around third. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next up for the Tigers, Jonathan Schoop. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Upstairs. Kyle Dutch up next for the Tigers. Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bieber checks the runner. Green back easily. The pitch to the right side. In plenty of time to first, third out, but 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bell swings through it for strike 1. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Snap throw to first. Ramirez back on a dive. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Nobody out, runner at first. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows brings it in with a nice running grab. Here's Andres Jimenez. Doubled his first time up. That one down the line. This looks like extra bases. And it kicks off the base of the wall. They're waving Ramirez home. He will score, and they trail by 1. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Here's a speed threat, Oscar Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, number 22.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In there, and it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cam Gallagher. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Naylor off of first with 2 away. And strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Ball 1 there. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Kyle Dutch. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered way back there onto the home run porch and left, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here is Austin Meadows. That one's in there, 0-1. Ground ball right side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. And that one upstairs. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air right field. Gonzalez trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now Miles Straw.
The center fielder.
Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that's too high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hard liner. Makes the catch for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's the strike. Ripped on a line. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And first offering is fouled off. Kwan, the lead runner at second. Rosario over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is popped up.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Josh Bell at the plate now. The switch hitter batting right. A little bit low. First and second, 2 down. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 3 and the Guardians 2. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo. And the right-hander back to work. Movement in the bullpen. Connor Pilkington up and throwing for Terry Francona. De Los Santos warming up as well. And that one moves his feet. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. That's it for Shane Bieber, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Connor Pilkington on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
The batter will be the shortstop, Nick Maton. Step off throw to first. Baddoo gets back easily. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to third, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Riley.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now Riley Green. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. First offering misses badly for ball one. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch is popped up.
The batter is second baseman.
And up next for Detroit, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air out towards right center. Gonzalez makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Kyle Dutch. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Baddoo on second. Maton at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one ripped into right. And it one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Base hit right field. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 4. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next is the Tigers DH, Miguel Cabrera. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Cabrera, 39 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Pilkington, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tigers 6 and the Guardians 2. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Rodriguez back to work. Comebacker to the mound. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Right field.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. That one misses, and a count 1-2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side. Scope throws to first in time. That's the inning. Guardians fail to score. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The wind and the pitch. And there's the ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. To third. Ramirez collects it. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now back, the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Number 9, shortstop, Nick Maton.
Stepping in, Nick Maton. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
In the dirt. Over to first, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, and now Cam Gallagher. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he beats it. He's safe.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Now he steps off, nothing going on at first.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And now the lefty, that's inside. 1-2 to count. And here it comes. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. Throw to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Straw at first, one gone. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 1,
And the batter now, Ahmed Rosario.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Eli Morgan gets the ball now, on for his 20th appearance of the year. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's the ball.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing. And the pitch. Grounder might be 2 to Jimenez. On the nailer. They got 2. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Dutch. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Tigers 6 and the Guardians 2. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 8th, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman,
Jason Foley gets the call from the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Number 68.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Josh Bell.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And first offering is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. Kicks and deals. Rolled over to third. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Yeah, that's outside.
Okay.
The 1-0. That's a strike. The 1-1. Check swing, no appeal. The 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ramirez over at second. Bell on at first with nobody out. Left-hand hitter waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Next to hit, Oscar Gonzalez. A strikeout and a walk. Tyler Alexander takes over on the mound. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Base hit, left center field. One run across. Bell coming home. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third. He's in there. 3-run score. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Josh Naylor.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away. Here's the catcher, Cam Gallagher. They say you win. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Takes it in for the out. Baddoo quickly gets it back in, and they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. Jose Cisnero on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Straw in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And now we'll step off and check on third. The tying run is 90 feet away. The 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the 9th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a pitch.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. Good eye right there. Two now. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The wide to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man aboard. Now it's Austin Meadows. Morgan measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now 2-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. So now here's the DH, Miguel Cabrera. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Liner caught at second.
The batter, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. So now a pinch hitter, Javier Baez. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. And downstairs.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count,
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Now into the game, Eric Haas. He takes over behind the plate. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alex Lang.
and I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the 1-0.
2 ball, no strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The tying run at the plate. Good eye in that spot. Ahmed Rosario, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in, one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Green settles under it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. that pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now 1 strike away.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers.